What role do you think AI has and or should have in the society?
A lot of modern Western civilization is heavily predicated on the idea of like essentially, philosophies of Kant and Spinoza and similar philosophers, where there is a very strong preponderance on material prosperity and the material world. And normally in that kind of a setting where the individual is seen as the front and center of everything, the front and center of the social contract that you have with society, a disruptive technology like artificial intelligence or similar, particularly in the context of these technologies causing large-scale displacement of jobs and employment and increasingly shaping how society perceives and thinks, I would think that you are really looking at trying to have AI systems as assistive technologies. You are really looking at trying to have these systems as being creators of new forms of like creative output and new forms of like, say, productive enablement of the individual. And you're really looking at mitigating some of the more sort of like surface level harms that algorithms might cause in terms of things like misinformation, etc. Because when you're talking about essentially an individual centered society or a society that predicates significantly on individual reasoning, you do not want that idea of reason to be contaminated or that idea of free will to be contaminated by external stimuli without having appropriate checks and balances on it.